My name is Jasmine Buell, and this is my final presentation for ARTGR 540, Design for Behavioral Change. My final project is a travel website for eco-friendly and sustainable travel to the Caribbean region. For Project 2, I decided to research tourism in the Caribbean and how the economy of these tourist-reliant countries were affected by COVID. I looked at 10 countries whose economy relied heavily on tourism and what their overall GDP was in 2019 versus 2020. There was a lot of research involved in this project that did not make it into the finished design, so I decided to use it as a starting platform for my final project. Most of my initial research came from the World Trade and Tourism Council, mainly from the Economic Impact Report of 2021 and their predictions for travel trends in 2021 and beyond. Compared to other world regions, the Caribbean is the only place where international spending outstrips domestic spending. After reading these reports, a trend that stood out to me was the interest in sustainable and eco-friendly travel. This report states that 83% of global travelers want to make sustainable travel a priority. However, consumer trends do not reflect these intentions. When it comes to deciding factors, prospective travelers mainly make plans based on good value for money. Carbon allowance, eco-friendly travel, and worries about over-tourism are not highly considered. My problem statement for this project became, how can prospective travelers learn to follow through with their intentions to travel sustainably? Post-pandemic, many consumers stayed home and saved money and are now ready to spend their savings on international travel. My target audience for this project are millennials and Gen Zers, generally people under 40, Americans living in major cities, and generally people who are active on social media and the internet. This is not a site for luxury travel, but affordability is relative. It is mainly marketed towards individuals with disposable income making around $50,000 a year. My decision to include the statistic also comes from the World Trade and Tourism Council report, which cites that millennials making more than $50,000 a year are most eager to fly post-pandemic. With my research compiled, it was time to start working on a website design. I do not have a lot of experience with website design, so it went through a lot of changes. I made a globe as an original logo, as the words eco and sustainable made me think about the earth and protecting the earth, but the iconography was too confusing, as this site is for travel to the Caribbean and not world travel. I switched to a starfish to represent the Caribbean more prominently. I designed 5 pages for the website: About Us, which also acts as a homepage, Stays, Packages, Attractions, and an advanced search. The overall idea for the website was to book travel packages that are eco-conscious. A number of articles I read said to look for companies that have eco-certifications or labels such as Green Globe, which certifies hotels and resorts as being sustainable. That takes a lot of time and research, which is why many consumers probably fall short on their goals of traveling sustainably. The goal of this site is to do the research for you. It would only work with companies that have these certifications. It also primarily markets eco-friendly travel options like exploring nature, going to national parks, and also finding extended stays. The About Us page also acts as a homepage. It includes general info about the company and some sponsored content. The Stays page would be for hotels, resorts, and other stays. It also has information about how each hotel is certified as sustainable. You can also search by date, place, and number of guests. The Packages page would be for travel packages. In my research, I did find a recommendation for lowering your carbon footprint by booking packages. You can also search by location and keywords. Attractions is a way to search for attractions like natural parks and other outdoor adventures. You can also search by location and keywords. The advanced search is a series of drop-down menus. You can search by island, price range, dates, and then a series of keywords. Thank you for watching my presentation. This was an interesting experience and a good way to end the semester.